Hi boys and girls, welcome back to our very last science experiment of the entire school year. Now, every single school year, Mrs. Kidd has a special tradition that she shares with her first graders. And that is, during the last week of school, they make homemade ice cream. Yum! I don't know about you guys, but I love ice cream so much. And as you can see, we have all delicious things here that we might add to it. So, today, we are going to need some half and half, some sugar, some vanilla extract. We'll need some measuring tools. So I have a liquid measuring cup. I've got my tablespoons and teaspoons. I even have a little scraper here. And I have a 1 cup measure. And I also have some salt here. And then as you can see, we have all of our extra fun toppings that you guys can choose. And also, we have some ice. So, before I forget, we also have 4 baggies. We have 2 quart-sized baggies and 2 gallon-sized baggies. Alrighty, now we are ready. So our very first step is that we need to use these big baggies and get some ice in there. So, we are going to put one baggie inside the other. As you can see, I have my dad here, Bob the science guy, to help me. So we are putting one bag inside of the other. And this is gonna help protect our bags from breaking because there's gonna be some ice and salt in here. So we measured out 3 cups of ice using our 1 cup measure. And my dad made the great suggestion that we should crush this ice up. Dad, why do you think we should crush up the ice?
Well, it allows for more surface area for the ice to be touching the ice cream or when we're making it. So if you just put the big cubes in there, there's a lot of open space, and so those open spaces might not get as cold as if you crush the ice. Then there'll be very few open spaces, and that will help you get the cooling to all different areas of your liquid.
And hopefully it'll make our ice cream come together even faster. That way we can eat it faster. Alrighty, so we are going to take a field trip outside after we seal both of those bags. Woohoo, that's cold. We're going to seal both of those bags, and then we'll take a field trip outside onto my patio, and we will crush this ice up.
Are you getting the air out of there?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit of air. You don't want it to be completely full of air because then it'll pop. That would be crazy. Fun, but crazy. See how it's pushing down to push out that air. Nice. Lovely work. All right, guys, let's go ahead and come outside with us and let's crush some ice. Come outside, it's nice and breezy today. Alrighty. So as you can see, we just dropped it on a hard surface. Now notice that we're outside. We don't want to do this inside because it could hurt our floor. So we came outside where there's hard cement, bricks, and Dad is using a hammer to crush it up. So you'll notice that he is wearing shoes while he's doing this right now. And I am far away because I don't have shoes on, so I'm protecting my piggies. And we're doing this as safely as possible. Notice how his other hand is far away from the bag because we don't want to accidentally hit it with the hammer. And now check out that ice. It's nice and crushed up. Super cool. Alrighty, so now let's take our materials and head back inside. Alrighty, so now we are ready to go ahead and get our cream filling started for our ice cream. So we're gonna set our ice to the side. You'll notice that we took off the one bag that's kind of gross and icky from outside because there are actually holes in it from the cement and from hammering it. So it's not gonna help us now, so we can throw that away. We don't need it. All right, and now we are ready to make our ice cream filling. So Dad, will you hold this bag open for me? Thank you. Alrighty, so we are going to start with our half and half. Let's move a little closer so they can see. So I'm going to open up my half and half. And we're going to put 1 whole cup of half and half into our bag. So a really cool trick about measuring, it's very important to crouch down low so I can see my 1 cup line is right there. And if I'm standing up tall, I won't be able to tell if it's the correct amount. So I'm gonna stand right next to it. Make sure you holler out when I get there. I'm gonna be watching too. And there we go. Perfect. Alrighty, so we have our half and half. I'm gonna put my lid right back on it so it doesn't spill, because that would be a mess. And we are going to pour it into the baggie. Notice how we're over the counter when we're doing this, because it's really easy to spill if we're not over the counter. And I'm gonna use my cool little scrapey tool to make sure we get all of that yummy half and half goodness. This is going to make up the creamy part of our ice cream. Alrighty, next we are going to add in some sugar. So I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of sugar. So that's my biggest spoon. It says tablespoon on it. All right, there's 1. And here is 2. And this sugar is going to make our ice cream taste nice and sweet. Lovely. See, he's kind of stirring it up a little bit. Get it all mixed in. Next, we are going to take our vanilla. Now, you guys might have brown vanilla. This is just some cool vanilla. So it's clear. And we are going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm going to measure over the bag. That way I make sure if I spill, it's just gonna fall right back into that ice cream mix. Yummo. The vanilla. Smells so good. Alrighty. Now, we are going to go ahead and kind of squeeze out all that air. We don't want any air in there. And we're going to seal this up tight. What I like to do when I'm sealing this up tight, when I'm making ice cream, I like to do it twice, and then I'm gonna pass it over to my dad. He's gonna go over it twice again, make sure it's super tight. Awesome. And if you have siblings, my sisters are far away, but if they were here, I would have them go over it twice too, just to super make sure that it's safe and closed. Now, sometimes this bag can break because all that ice is gonna hit it. So I'm going to double bag it again, just to be safe. We can never be too safe. All right, so once again, I'm going to press out that air. Over it twice. All right, Dad, your turn. Go over it twice. Wonderful. And now I'm gonna shake this up to make sure all my sugar and half and vanilla is all mixed together. Yum. Okay, so now we are coming back to our ice. Alrighty, so we have our 3 cups of ice that's all crushed up, and now we need to add salt. So I need a 1/3 cup measuring cup, Dad. You think you can get that for me? I don't think we have that out yet. Thanks, Dad. So we're going to open up my ice. And we have some salt. Make sure you use kosher salt, not iodized salt. Mom and Dad, you definitely know what that means. Kosher salt is going to work a lot better. We actually used some salt for our water softener, and we made sure it was like crushed up and it wasn't big pellets, and that's going to help us. As long as we're not consuming this salt, it's safe to use, and it won't be touching the ice cream that we're mixing up. All right, so we have our 1/3 cup. So let me measure out some of this salt. Ooh, goodness. All right. And I'm gonna sprinkle it in there. So Dad, can you tell me why we're putting salt in this? because it's not going in the ice cream that we're going to eat. So why on earth would we need salt in there?
It'll start to melt the ice a little bit. You'll also allow any liquid to not go solid right away, because in effect we're making salt water when it goes to liquid, and that has a lower freeze point than regular ice, which freezes at 30 degrees.
Right. So it's just like in the winter when the sidewalks are really icy and they sprinkle out salt everywhere, and that kind of melts the ice a little bit. Well, the ice is still the same temperature, but it's melted down. So this just makes it so when our ice melts, it's not going to just freeze up again. It's going to stay that super cold temperature, and it's still going to be a liquid. So it'll help us make the ice cream. So you can see my dad was working there to mix up all of the ice and the salt, and I see our bag is dripping a lot. That's just from the condensation. But I'm gonna get another baggie just in case to make sure it doesn't drip all over the kitchen, because I know my mom would not want that. Alright, so we're gonna double bag it again, just to be safe. Slide it in there, that way we don't get our whole kitchen wet. That would be silly. Alrighty, and now we are ready. We're going to open up both ice baggies. It's opened up, and I'm going to double check one more time. Make sure my ice cream bag is sealed. Thanks, Dad, for drying that up. And I'm going to push this down into the ice. See, our ice creamy bag is down in the ice. I'm going to seal the first ice bag. Make sure it's tight. We don't want any of that getting into the ice cream. Daddy, want to make sure I got it good enough? Awesome, thanks. All right, now we have our other bag. Squeeze it down. We don't want any air in there. Perfect. Dad, want to check me? Perfect. Alrighty, and now, just like when we made butter, we are just going to shake it like crazy. Too bad Brett and Nate aren't here to help us, but you just shake it up. I'm gonna try and get this ice all around my ice cream bag in there, and we're just gonna shake, 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 shake. And if your hands get too cold, like mine are right now, they're freezing, I'm gonna go get some oven mitts while my dad takes over. Hands get cold really fast. So you might want to take turns between brothers and sisters. And so this could take between 7 and 10 minutes to shake. So you just want to keep on shaking until your ice cream mixture becomes hard and solid, just like when we were making butter. And this is going to take a long time, 7 to 10 minutes, and I don't think you want to watch me just shaking this bag. So I'm going to shake off camera, and we'll check back in when we have ice cream. All right, boys and girls, it has been 7 minutes. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for ice cream. I am so hungry. I just had a dance party, as you saw. My mom and dad and I were having so much fun shaking this ice cream. So let's see what it's like. Okay, taking off my oven mitts. Opening my first bag. Ooh, I don't think I want to pull it out because there's tons of water in there, so we'll wait till we get to the ice cream bag. Ah! Oh my goodness, it looks so yummy already. I can see it. Wow. We're getting there. And it feels pretty thick. It feels like soft serve ice cream. Oh my goodness, how exciting. All right, Dad. Let's dive into this. So check out inside the bag what we're looking for. It looks so good. Alrighty. Actually, I know what we're going to do. Let's make it even special. Even more special, boys and girls. I have my special ice cream scoop. All right, let's scoop some ice cream. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, yummo. All right, I'm gonna quickly, before I dig into that, stick this back into the freezer before it melts on us. All right. Thank you, Dad. Pop it in there with all of our other store-bought ice cream because you can never have too much. Alrighty, and so now this is also the fun part for you guys. You can make whatever kind of ice cream sundae you want. Maybe you want rainbow sprinkles, or caramel, or chocolate chips, or marshmallows, or chocolate syrup, or some kind of nut. We have cashews in our house. Or maybe you want to do something fruity like a banana split with some strawberries. Maybe you want crushed Oreos on top. Maybe you want Reese's Cups. Or maybe you have leftover heavy whipping cream from our butter experiment and you're wondering, what can I do with this? You could whip it up just like we did with the butter in a jar and some sugar and wait till you get to that first stage when it's just whipped cream and you could make homemade whipped cream for on top of your ice cream. So many possibilities. What do you think, Dad? Should we just try this?
Yeah.
Let's go plain old vanilla, the classics. All right, and see how we have different spoons? Being safe during this crazy pandemic time. All right, cheers, Dad. Oh, yeah, that is really good. You guys definitely have to do this. Comment down pictures of your experiences, what you did, what it looks like, what toppings you put on top. Mrs. Kidd and I cannot wait to see how your ice cream turns out. And I hope you guys have a wonderful summer and make ice cream a lot. I love you all and I miss you so, 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 so much. And I will see you guys hopefully later. Bye.